Well, hello, Scorpios. We are back for a July 2021 energetic check-in. I also wanted to just say thank you to all of you guys that has had the utmost amount of patience with me because I do my videos as I'm led, but like I also have so many other things that's going on, and I want to be more consistent with doing the card reading videos because I love them. It's a hobby of mine. But I don't like just rushing, or just put anything out because anyone who reads cards know that it takes a lot of energy, and you have to be in the right space sometimes to do them. Okay. So I just want to get a card for the sign of Scorpio. Get a card for Scorpio. Ooh. Oh wow. Okay, so it's a blank card with just color. But this isn't just any color. This is yellow. The color of yellow. This is energetic. So energy, something dealing with your energy. Making sure that you're in good vibration, maybe making sure you're in a good energetic space. Okay, well, let's just leave that there for now. Okay, so we need some cards for the sign of Scorpio. What is the energy coming their way at this point in time? What do they need to know? Energy coming the way towards Scorpios. What do they need to know? Ooh. Okay. Eight of Wands is reversed. So some of you guys are just like maybe feeling a little certain type of way. Ooh, but there's a sun. Some of you guys could be feeling a certain type of way. Um, I don't know. I just keep feeling like, oh, I feel a certain type of way. Like I feel a way. I'm feeling a way. This definitely could be surrounding something that you find out. Something you're trying to move forward on. And possibly in the past you didn't have the go on something, or you didn't have the answers to something that you finally do get the answers on, that is then going to like allow you to move forward. Yes. So it looks like with you guys, it you were dealing with a situation, or you're dealing with a situation where it there's a lot of preparations going on, a lot of preparation, socializing, networking, meeting with people, sorting things out, lots of work, lots of hours that you're dedicating to something. It could be interfering or was interfering with you spending time with your family. Like having to do a lot of hours at the job, at work. It could have been interfering or is interfering with you spending time with your family. Okay? Because whatever you're doing, it looks like it needs your time and attention. It needs you to network. It needs you to be meeting up with different people in order to make deals, and you working overtime. Whatever it is, it's causing for you to put a lot of time into what you were doing. Or there was something that you find yourself putting a lot of time into that you feel like is not going anywhere. Like you're not, it's like you're looking like, man, I'm putting a lot of time and dedication and work into something, into the job, into what I'm working on, into trying to progress financially, into putting my family together, keeping my family together, into keeping a strong foundation with the co-workers at work, and it's not really going anywhere. It's not, you're feeling like it's not going anywhere, or you're not going to the next level, or you're not seeing things play out in the time that you thought. It's not moving as quick as you thought. There's some type of delay, stagnation. Some of you guys are put in situations to where you're having to interact with people, but you don't really enjoy interacting with people like that, because with maybe certain people, but it can cause you anxiety or just, I don't know. I feel like some of you guys having not so good social skills. Yeah. However, Scorpios, it's looking like whatever it is that you're doing at this point in time, you're coming out of rest. You're coming off a vacation. You're coming off of a time to where things weren't moving, or you were overthinking things, and now you are deciding to, or you're needing to come out, show yourself, make your ideas known, express what it is that you want to happen. I do feel a sense of camaraderie here. Like you want it to work as a team. Whether this be you working with your spouse as a team to make money together, to do a business, you at work working with your coworkers to like include everyone. But I feel like, one of those things to where people, they'll complain all day long. They'll say what needs to happen, what shouldn't happen. They'll get mad at the opinions or the decisions of people that are putting in the work, but when push comes to shove, they're not really performing how they should. This is why, yes, you should incorporate what others are looking for and what they need and what they want in the situation, include them. But at the same time, you were given a certain position. You were put in a certain place for a reason. And with that being said, you're required to live up to that reason. That's kind of what I'm feeling. The Queen of Cups here, reverse. This could be some of you guys not feeling well, or whatever the situation that your experience is having your emotions all over the place. You don't know how to feel at this point in time. And this could be affecting your health and your emotional state. So I do feel some of you guys trying to hold back or wanting to hold back, but being pushed out of your comfort zone because others are demanding you to or requiring you to. And I'm also feeling like this is about you coming out of your emotions right now and being more in a logical space. being more in a place where you can effectively communicate, because it's not about what you're saying, it's not about how much you're saying and how much you're doing. If others look, it's not about how much you're saying and how much you're doing. If others are not able to understand where you're coming from, what's the point? You know? But this point in time is calling for you to be understanding, but logical, communicative. Like, and this is not just any type of communication. This is more like a delegating communication. Like, you're saying, hey, I this is what I need. This is you looking into different types of employment. This is you talking to others, letting them know that you need help or support, and you want to make things right, or just getting your point across, period. This calls for clear or straight to the point communication, because I just kind of feel like a lot of beating around the bush, especially if you're showing up reverse with the Queen of Cups here with your emotions, beating around the bush. But this is calling for you to be straight to the point, because you already have a vision, you already see how you want things to go. But at the same time, no, it's not necessarily all about you, but you have the power to make things happen, and you have a lot of experiences that others may be disregarding, and you just have a lot of power, period. But if you do not trust yourself, I really do feel like a lot of your beating around the bush comes from the fact that you don't really want to hurt other people's feelings, regardless of the fact of how hard of a description they give Scorpios and how difficult you guys can be sometimes. I really do feel like when it comes down to situations that you really care about, or when it comes down to situations that really you have a lot of emotions invested into, you don't really like to hurt other people's feelings. And that'll stop you, because you are thinking about other people a lot of times. That will stop you from speaking your truth. That will stop you from directly communicating what you feel. And it just seems like in a situation, a significant situation that you are invested in, you do not speak what you feel, and your feelings go unnoticed. People take you as someone that is just manipulating them. You're being manipulative or something, or you don't care, when in reality it's not that. You're just not always a verbal person with certain things. But don't worry, because if there was any stagnation, Scorpios, in the recent past or the past couple months or so, trust me, you're going to see a lot of that change around. But I really do feel like a lot has to do with you and how you move forward right now, and how you approach different situations. We have the Page of Wands here, the Page of Wands, but we also have the Knight of Wands. So yes, you, with your logic and organization skills, because I'm feeling you having to use or organize something, it's going to definitely give you the energy, like energize you, motivate you, because there was some lack of motivation as well, to really start to put effort into something that means a lot to you, or I feel more like put your focus and energy in a direction that you feel like is going to be beneficial. And I have you here thinking for more than one person. So what this could be you and your child, like thinking for your child, like, okay, well, I'm working on this, I have these responsibilities and I'm working on it to be able to leave something to my child, because or like making money to pay child support or something of that nature. But a lot of you guys moving forward, you don't really want to keep up with a lot of this heaviness and responsibility on your own. But at the same time, you feel like, well, I have to for the direction I'm going in. But this is looking like to me that the reason why a lot of people stay in the situations that they're in and it's hard for them to progress out of it is because they always think about them getting there. It's like, okay, well, how can I, from the place that I'm in, get to that place over there? And it's too much to think about. So they don't even do it. No, you have to be able to think, how am I going to get to the place over there? Like, I am doing this work, but I don't really want to be doing this work. Or if you do want to be doing this work, how can you make the work that you do less so that you can spend time doing the things that you really want to do or pursuing the things that you really want to pursue? And it really is about thinking in the moment now and doing what you can to, hey, maybe not reap the results or the benefits right now, but in the next 2 or 3 years, 4 years, you do. Like, let's say some of you guys go back to college or something. And yeah, you might want immediate results, but it's going to take time for you to accumulate it. But if you think, hey, 4 years from now, 3 years from now, 2 more years from now, I can either be at the same place or I could actually be progressed. Yeah. So it's really about you just kind of standing up, making decisions at this point in time that benefit you for a positive, successful future for your kids too. I really don't feel like, yes, there's other people in this reading because it's showing it, but I really feel like this is about you. This is about you and what you decide to do at this point in time. Some of you guys are in situations, family situations, relationship situation, job situation, friendship situations, whatever you want to call it, to where you're simply just feeling like you're there, but it's emotionally affecting you, but no one knows it. Can we get some clarifiers about this Queen of Cups reverse? Page of Swords. Yeah, you're thinking of Knight of Wands about what you should do. Wow, but that Knight of Wands is saying, hey, it's fine to think about what you should do, but be more about doing it. Whew. Two of Pentacles, yeah. That Two of Pentacles is definitely showing up as take where you are now, leverage it to get to where you're trying to go and what you're trying to accomplish. This definitely could be around some type of work or financial material situation. I'm definitely seeing here. Yeah. Yeah. Some of you guys want to start a new path or go towards something new, but you're afraid. Or some of you guys were just handed a lot of responsibility, and it's a lot for you to kind of handle or balance out. Have others help you, Scorpio, but I just kind of feel like you have a lot of power or clout in this situation more than you think. Okay, or the direction that you want to go towards, you have more power than you think. Like, you have a high chance of it working out or succeeding. Trust me when I tell you. That is why this orange, why am I saying orange? Is something wrong with me? Yellow. That's why this yellow is here. Because it's here to motivate you. Your energy has to be in the right place. Like, you have to be able to vibe from a place to where you're seeing things work out before you even know if it's going to work out or not. Change one thing today. Start small. See, you can't make this up. Tomorrow, what are you going to do different that's going to take you towards the direction that you really want to go in and you really want to be in the place you really want to be at? What are you going to do different? One step at a time. You're looking at a broad picture here. Look, I'm going to show you. You're looking at the broad picture with this 10 of Pentacles. Like, dang, how am I going to accumulate all that? But you need to be here with this Page of Wands, like starting at the beginning of how that actually gets done. And you need to be here with the Knight of Wands of starting from that beginning place, starting from the bottom, starting from where you need to start at, and then working your way, moving towards. Ooh, yeah. Fear. This is about fear. You're not sure, Scorpio. Some of you guys are even shamed. I will tell you, this could be someone fearful to come towards you too, especially if it's a situation that you said, hey, I'm turning my back on. Like, you're not emotionally invested in something anymore, and you hold a lot of power more than you think. For some of you guys, you could have even moved on. And even if you're still there, like, you can still be in a place. You can still be at a place. You can still be in some, like, a living with someone. Whatever the case may be. But you could just be like, you know what? I'm not even going to dwell on this stuff that you're talking about or you're doing. I'm going to look out for me. You could be having that going on as well. But someone wants a positive outcome with you. Either way, if you can just trust yourself, things will go in your favor. This isn't really love, but this is more about you. Because I lead the readings based on what's coming up for you. Not something that I'm just coming up with. Take a break. Share your voice. Take a break. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. Look at that. You cannot make this up. A life's work. You want something. You're not moving towards something because you're afraid that you can't accomplish all of this, or you don't know the answers. You don't have it all figured out, or the plan, some plan. When you're supposed to be, whatever you're working towards is like a life. Life is about new experiences. Not doing the same thing over and over again. Share your voice. Come out of the cave. Persecution, expression. Wow. Yep. It's time to speak up. Card for Scorpio. Card for Scorpio. Ooh. These are so hard to pull out. Vibes. I'm going to go with this. Vibes. So this is really, some of you guys are thinking negative about a situation that is going to turn out positive. All right, Scorpios. I will be back. So please like the video and subscribe to my channel.